soon as we have the light come on, now it's time for Keith and Matt to tell us a few things about what they've learned. Matt?
Hello, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. I'd really like to thank my family and friends for all the countless hours they've given me in helping me reach Eagle Scout, and especially with my Eagle project. All the help they gave me was just more than I could have imagined. That's all I got.
Alright, well, so I'd like to thank all my family and friends that have always supported me in what I wanted to do, and everyone showing up tonight, and kind of everyone solidifying all that love and everything towards me and him, I guess. I'd like to thank all my parents for not taking me to the emergency room when I smashed my head all the time. Pretty good point in my life. Well, yeah. Oh, and I'd like to have all the Eagles in the room stand up so that everyone can also appreciate all of you guys as well. And there is also an Eagle that is not going to be joining us tonight, and his name is Don, and he was my grandmother's husband, and he was the oldest Eagle Scout in the nation for a while, and he just passed away this summer. And so in order to honor him and all the other past Eagle Scouts, I'm going to play taps for everyone.
You may be seated. I just have one last thing that I would like to present to Keith and Matt. And you know, in Scouts, if you look on our badges, you'll see a 4-point. And this shows us east, west, south, and north. And all through Scouts, we're taught to have a North Star, something to put our sights on, something that we can, to lead us, especially when we have some issues. And Matt, Keith, I have to tell you, everyone here that's my age or younger or older will attest to, and that's that, you know, life's not going to be easy for you. And you have to have something to draw on. You need a North Star. And so if you would stand, I thought, what can I give them? You know, really a symbol of a North Star, something that would lead them on. And so, I thought, what I was given was a Bible. This is a special Bible. This is called Every Man's Bible. And it's one of my favorite translations, the New Living Translation, which is easy to read. And on it, it says, Eagle Scout, Matthew Schultz. Eagle Scout, Keith Jones. And I want to remind you of a story in that book. In the very first book, noble, he had character, he had integrity. And his brother, Cain, was sort of always on the other side. Didn't want to do those things, didn't want to do it that way. Always for himself, selfish, self-centered. So Cain became very jealous. And you all know the story. And he became very jealous, and they were in the field one day, and Cain killed his brother Abel. And all of a sudden, God said, "Cain, what have you done?" And Cain raised his fist to heaven, to God, in anger. And he said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" And from then on, from Genesis to the last page on Revelation, on every page from cover to cover, is written the answer to that question. Yes, I am my brother's keeper. And in the Scout Oath, we say, "On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times." So that is my charge to you. And I want to tell you, since I know that life is not going to be easy for you, I know you'll have great honors, great accomplishments, but like all the rest of us, you'll have issues that are not going to be easy. And I can tell you, every issue that you'll have, if you use that as your North Star, your compass, you'll find an answer. And I want to ask you all to read that book and to look through it and become familiar with it. So I want to congratulate Keith, Matt, two of the finest young men I know on this planet. I now declare this Eagle Court of Honor for Matthew Schultz and Keith Jones to be closed. And I invite you all to go out into the lobby. We have refreshments. And if you would like, I can take you on a tour of this building. It celebrates its 100th anniversary next year. And I can tell you there's no other building in all of Arizona like this. Many people that you've known in Arizona were members here. Going from Barry Goldwater, his father, Morris Goldwater, their pictures are downstairs, and on. So we go way, way back. And it's really an interesting place, kind of spooky. I promised some of the kids we would go, I showed them some staircases down underneath the parking lot, and false walls and little hidden spiral staircases. So if you want to, we can do that. I can give you a little history if you have any questions. Thank you all